Hi, welcome back to my channel, My Stoma My Way. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the good old question, can you have an intimate relationship while having an ostomy? So stick around. I hope everyone is having a good day. I think we're on Tuesday. It's been a busy week, but not bad. Sooner we get to Friday, the better. But anyways, so I kind of want to talk about this, but there's something else I want to talk about than just answering this question, because obviously it's going to be different for everyone. Everyone's situation is different. Different people have colostomies, people have ileostomies, people have what they call Barbie butts, Barbie butt, which is basically where your entire colon is removed and your anus is like closed, sewn shut or whatever. So everyone's bodies are work differently. And then depending on your situation, you may not be able to have an intimate relationship maybe right away. Of course, you want to do what's safe and secure, safety first, and consult with your doctors. But obviously, for a gay guy, things are a little different. And being a gay male on the receiving end of things, usually is comes with a set of concerns and things I need to be careful and mindful of. And so I'm taking that part of my life slowly, making sure that things are okay before we just get to it. But really okay, so when I first had this, thing, and that was a big question in my mind. I'm doing research. Don't mind my dog. He likes to freak out when I record, and so he's like standing right here right now. He's gonna sit down now, right next to me. Okay. Yeah. So the beginning of going through this, I was curious, and so I would, Google, can you have sex? Can you have gay sex while having a stoma, colostomy bag, all this stuff. And there's really not a lot of information out there about it, at least when you search it. If you really dig, if you can really, spend some time and really find someone, you can. I think I found a TikTok link. I didn't click on it, but it looked like there was a couple. I don't know if one of them had a colostomy bag and the other one was just wearing one in support for the picture, or they're in a gay relationship and they both have ostomies, whatever kind. That's just crazy. Interesting. And so it's out there. But the stuff that I did find, on medical sites or on YouTube, the first thing they say was not a lot of information out there, and they say, do not have sex with using your stoma. I'm sorry, but that is so disgusting. And why do you feel like that has to be like one of the first thing you say? Now, I'm sure that's not just, I don't know, heterosexual, like, those videos where they're maybe I don't know it's not really, it doesn't one, I haven't watched a lot of those videos. I'm trying to find something that specifically relates to me and my situation, but they just never, it's never really the go-to what I read, and these regular articles about sex in general, about do not use your your stoma sexually. And it's just like, why on this one gay video where this nurse is talking about it is the first thing that she says, like, it just made me laugh, and it's gross to even think about. Obviously you don't want to do that. And I just think it's funny because now it's kind of like this running joke in the house, like if I saying something dirty to my fiance or being stupid or whatever, he might respond with no sex in the stoma, or just something stupid about, like, referencing that. And it's just funny. So yeah, I just thought that was something that's out there for gay men in particular, come across when we're trying to find information about, how we have a normal sex life with this thing. And, that's what we're kind of met with. Well, okay, like, I'm not disgusting. But yeah, like I said, my situation, how that's going in my life is, it's going. I said it's definitely something that is important. I think how I feel, being a male in his 30s, like I said, I'm still not at a point where I'm just like, sex, who cares, like, no. But on the flip side of that, it's definitely something to, at least how I've been taking it, or not taking it, is just being, careful. And it's oh God, it's something that is, I'm eager to, get back into a normal kind of, healthy sex life, where there's more, getting back to how things were pre-surgeries and before, really just being super sick all the time. Because I think it's important in a relationship, and I definitely want to, be giving, I want my partner to get everything out of this relationship that you would hope for in a relationship. And part of that is, the physical, intimate part, the sexual part. And so I want to be able to give that. And a concern of mine was not feeling like I could, and feeling incomplete, and just not really, it's just not being able to feel, not feeling normal in a way, or not feeling like I can give like the complete package, like like legit, the complete package, and that's not something that is a pleasant feeling. And I've said it like in a previous video, it's not something that I've ever really had to deal with. And so, having this, not only just having surgery, just having the kind of surgery that I did, and as a gay male, how that works into my relationship. I use my part of my body for more than one use. And so, I've mentioned, I've heard of other gay men who have a much harder time dealing with things like that, and have to be super careful. And yes, I need to be careful, but I'm not, I haven't been completely chopped away. My colon, even though a section of it was removed, I still got plenty. And I don't, asking questions, asking my surgeon, about that, it's fine. It's just allowing, your body to heal, and being gentle, making sure things are okay, and not just just gotta be gentle, and just gotta be careful. And especially for the first time, I don't know, this is something that's interesting and a little uncomfortable to kind of talk about, because I'm not really trying to be gross, or like trying to put my whole sexual, like all my business out there. I keep hitting this wall, but it's important to talk about. For me, like I said, being a gay guy with my colon being rerouted is something to take into consideration, and it's part of the deal. And this is what the channel is about, is sharing these kind of details on how I'm dealing with it. Because like I said, when I go and I search for certain things, I just don't find a lot of other people out there, and I just want to give a little bit more not awareness, but I guess be another resource, or another visual for people when they when they search these things, they find another individual that they can either somewhat relate to in some kind of way. So that's why I want to talk about it, but it's important. I want to get to it. I want to get back to things. I want things to be normal again. I don't want to have to worry about it, I mean, I'm ready, coach, but I need to be, like I said, I need to be careful, and I'm going to be. And I have a very understanding partner who not only still finds me attractive, but isn't pressuring me or making me feel less than because that part of me is has been on pause for a minute, which is great, but the other side of me is just kind of like, well, come and get it, let's see where how it works out, but in time, it's gonna get there as I feel more and more comfortable in my body, which I do all the time. Every day, I feel better about myself, to the point where, I forget about this until those moments, like having an intimate relationship, come up, and it's just like, oh yeah, like, you bastard, like, like I gotta take this into consideration. And for ostomates, for people who have colostomies, it's not just, can I physically do it, for like a gay, for someone who, like me, there's that added question, okay, having anal sex. But all of us have to still deal with the fact of, like, you have this bag, like, I wish that they made, like, smaller, like, covers where it's just, like, enough to, like, just, still put on your appliance, but it's not a bag. I mean, because pretty much when your body's gonna go, so you can plan your your sex around that. So it's, you don't have to really worry about output, and you don't have the bag, like, dangling there, getting in the way. And so we have to find ways of compensating for that. So, wearing a cover, which I haven't bought one yet. I've seen some online, which are not just obviously used for when you're gonna have sex, but people wear them in general, just, going to work. And I understand why. I might get one myself, because I think they would be handy. But I mean, really, I want one for the sake of those moments, because even though, obviously, there's other ways to be intimate with someone without having to have intercourse or have anal sex. And so when those moments happen, and they do, the bag is still there. So having something to not be in the way would be, I think, easier, more comfortable. I know that, when there are those moments, I don't feel comfortable or attractive or sexy, knowing that my bag is just there, and it's not full or anything like that. It's still just there, it's just like, like, I can't just, like, take it off. Like, sometimes I just want to take it off, but I can't. So yeah, those are the frustrations of my intimate part of my relationship, to be continued. I almost feel like a virgin because it's been so long. It feels like, so when the day comes, I will make a video and I will have an extra pip in my step, because it means we're back. But anyways, yeah, this video was an interesting one to make and talk about. So I appreciate you if you hung around and listened to this. I know it's not everyone's bag, but it is what it is. But anyways, for you that clicked on it, and if you watched it and listened to all of this, you're awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The 9 subscribers that I have, and the people, the ones who keep coming back and watching my videos, I really appreciate it. I appreciate the time. So thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.